Today, a school pencil from Germany. Hello, everyone. Lately, it seems I have been doing a lot of reviews of school pencils, with a special emphasis on vintage and American school pencils. And if that is something that interests you, you can look back and watch those videos. The tremendous variety of school pencils that have been made is evident, and you can see quite a few of those in my list of videos. But today we are looking at a modern, currently manufactured school pencil, and this one comes from Germany. This is the Staedtler Noris school pencil. It says school pencil right on it, and apparently on the pencil also. Now, I have seen examples of the Staedtler Noris. My son, I believe, has one or two of these, and his, if I recall correctly, has a red cap, which is rather striking. And I think the cap color, the painted end, as it were, has significance, and it has to do with the grading of the pencil. So the box I'm holding here is a B grade. I believe he may have a HB number 2 pencil. But here on the box, Noris school pencil. Got a phone number, Nuremberg, Germany. We see that it is in fact made in Germany. Multiple languages represented here. Not much other info on the box. Let's just crack it open if I can without damaging it too much. We'll take a look. Let's do that again. One of the most pleasing sounds to my ears. Having an eraser on it mutes the sound, and you don't get that lovely organic wind chime kind of sound. I am really easily amused. I apologize. Look how attractive this is. So, from my understanding, while in America, a school pencil, if I say the word school pencil, it brings to mind, oh, this is going to be upsetting if I don't. Sorry, my gestalt hangs in the balance. School pencil in the United States brings to mind something that looks vaguely like this. Now, this is a triangular, but the Ticonderoga from Dixon, that's what a school pencil looks like. Yellow pencil, ferrule eraser, pink eraser. My understanding is, in many parts of Europe, including Great Britain, this is the image one has when one thinks school pencil. So let's take a look at it a little closer. Yellow and black stripes. There are 2 large black stripes and 2 thin black stripes. There's this kind of crown-shaped white band, and then a painted end of black. The fit and finish seems impeccable, or nearly so. Made in Germany, Staedtler Noris school pencil in a B grade. Okay, I said impeccable, but there's a little paint blemish here. These are all pre-sharpened, and as far as pre-sharpenings go, that one is not bad. Some of them are little stubs that are laughable to even call that a sharpening. So it passes the eyeball test. I mean, look how attractive that is. But we have to write with it to see how that does. So let us get to that. So here we have our first victim. And before I get to the writing, I just want to show a couple of other Staedtler pencils. And I'm going to predict that this Noris school pencil falls somewhere between these two extremes of Staedtler pencils. Here we have a Staedtler Norica. I am not certain is still made in this, certainly not in this formulation. I picked this up almost 10 years ago now in a box from Staples. And it was very early on when I was just discovering the wide variety of quality pencils one could find. And this one set the bar extremely high. This was a Norica manufactured in 2014 and probably second to the Eagle Black Warrior #1 pencil. This is second only to that in terms of pencil perfection. It's graded as a #2, but that is not accurate. It is very dark. I would consider it a B or a 2B. My focus is having difficulty today. But that is an outstanding pencil, so I will not be surprised if the Noris does not quite rise to that level, but it will certainly surpass this poor Wopex, which is a hideous, hideous thing. An extruded plastic pencil. Ugly. I do like the color, but huge UPC, just an unattractive pencil, and horrible to write with. Useful for making notes in a book or a Bible because it doesn't, the plasticky formulation of the graphite, if you want to call it graphite, is such that it will lie on the paper and not be wiped off and smudged off with your fingers, but otherwise useless. You wouldn't want to spend much time writing with that. So I'm predicting the Noris will fall somewhere between those extremes, which is a pretty easy prediction to make. Let us try out this Staedtler Noris. Feeling the tip wear down, so it is soft. It is noticeably altering the shape of the tip. So if I rotate it, I get a nice fine edge where it has flattened. Not sure what kind of wood that is. It's clearly not cedar. I would grade that as more like a soft HB, personally. I can hear the scratch, perhaps you can too, which I wouldn't expect I would hear that much on a B grade pencil. Probably a nice compromise between a soft, dark art pencil and a firm, light writing pencil. So point retention, while I have noticed it wearing down, probably wouldn't be too bad, but it is not overly dark. So probably a good compromise for a school pencil to keep students away from the sharpener and in their seats, which is the purpose of school, right? Stay in your seat. I'm just going to see how this does with the claw. My favorite sharpener. No real reason for wanting to do this other than I like this sharpener and the point it makes on pencils is a thing of beauty. Is it not? Yeah, I'm going to say that's closer to an HB in my estimation. I'm going to compare that with a Norica. You get a different vibration, different feedback from an untipped pencil than you do from one with an eraser. But that aside, I can still feel a difference. This is a little harder, a little scratchier than this supposed HB Norica. This is still, I would say, a softer and darker pencil, therefore possibly less suited to schoolwork and more suited to art or doodling, or in my case, jotting quick notes, because I like a darker line for that purpose. Just laying down the graphite of these two. I think they're comparable, but I would still say the Norica is perhaps a little darker than the Noris. Still, quality pencil. Fine looking pencil with a long history and sort of an iconic pencil for school children in Europe. And I'm glad to have it in my collection. If you have any thoughts on the Staedtler Noris or other Staedtler pencils, comment below. Thanks for stopping by to watch today, and I hope to see you here next time.